Hello and welcome to Insight. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about what is it that holds people back from creating lasting changes in their life. Even when faced with life-threatening situations, people tend to resist change. Studies reveal that heart patients who had undergone bypass surgeries, when asked to make changes in their behaviors and their habits, only 9% changed their habit and behavior. In this video, we are going to be talking about the internal and external obstacles that tend to hold back people from creating transformational changes. These problems can prevent a person from reaching out to his goal. However, even with a coach, these issues can derail a person's progress. This is why it is important to understand how and why these problems arise and what to do with them. So why do people find it so hard to change even when they know that it is good for them? There are some important biological reasons for this. First, even bad habits are rewarding. The brain values efficiency, and when something becomes habituated, the brain can go on autopilot, allowing it to significantly reduce the expenditure of energy. As a way of encouraging the person to create habits so that it can go on autopilot and save energy, the brain is designed to reward habituation, sameness, and routine by giving a burst of feel-good chemicals. The familiar feels good even though it's obviously bad for you. This is why it's so difficult to quit smoking. It is not the physical addiction to nicotine that makes it hard for you to quit smoking. It is the habit of behavior of smoking that makes it so hard to kick. Our brains are wired with an error alert system to save us from harm. Our brains are hypervigilant to identify possible threats, constantly trying to protect us from harm. If the brain finds out something new, it sends an alert that something is wrong, something is new, something is unfamiliar, and so action must be taken to avoid this new thing. Although we know that it's important for us, stopping us from moving forward. Remember that our brain also rewards us for avoiding any threat. When we back down from a confrontation, a threat is removed. Or something we find scary, like giving a presentation, comes to an end, we feel a rush of dopamine, a sense of relief that rewards us for keeping ourselves safe. For this reason, when we face the fear of change, our brain is trying its best to make us give up on the desire for change and stop the change from coming. Obviously, most humans do not live in a survival state anymore. They do not go hunting and they do not have to keep themselves safe from tigers and all these wild threats. However, our brains are still hardwired to those kind of situations. But the good news is, the awareness of these tendencies gives us the ability to stop these automatic reactions and take control of our lives. Because of our programming, there are several specific obstacles that can get in the way of deliberate change. Now let's talk about some common types of fear that resist us from creating the change that we desire. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, or being different. This is ultimately the need for approval. Fear of uncertainty or discomfort. This is because we are hardwired to seek comfort and certainty and avoid failures, stuck in habits and patterns. This is because we are creatures of habit who value certainty and routine. Overwhelm, the tendency to suffer from disorganization, lack of clarity, and catastrophic thinking. Confidence and self-efficacy, the lack of belief in their abilities or the inability to trust themselves. Fear of disappointment or failure, lack of faith that it will work out, and fear of not meeting your own expectations or others not meeting our expectations. Fear of unintended consequences. Change begets change. When one area of our life is changed, it impacts other areas. Lastly, lack of clarity or motivation. This is the tendency for people not to know what they want or why they want it. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe and see you next time.